I think it was yesterday where I put up this post to beware of these online conversion scam. These guys say, oh, well, we'll teach you for conversion, but never get you converted, but they charge you around $500 a month to learn with them. I don't understand. Everything I do online, or the bulk of it, what I'm known for, is standing up for converts or standing up for anyone who's getting bullied by the system. And when I say the system in the Jewish world, I mean the status quo, what most Jews do, which doesn't always mean it's right only because Jews do it. I mean, something could be Jewish and not from the Torah, right? Even the Satanic Bible is written by a Jew. And Bernie Sanders is a Jew, Karl Marx, the son of Sam, right? Only because something's Jewish doesn't mean that it's pushing Torah values. But I put up a post warning people about certain rabbis or teachers of Torah that when they find out that you're interested in conversion or you're a no-ide, they automatically message you privately and invite you to join their conversion class. And they charge typically around $450 a month. And they make it seem that this is something you need to do in case you want to convert. Now, this is not the case. There are no online classes for at least Orthodox conversion. If anyone wants a recognized Orthodox conversion, they're going to have to move into a Jewish community, join a synagogue, and if the rabbi of that synagogue doesn't perform the conversions, which is typically the case 9 out of 10 times, he'll take you to the regional rabbi in charge of conversions. And they'll get you a conversion that's recognized by the state of Israel. Now, there's other rabbis who perform conversions that aren't recognized. For example, I performed a lot of conversions that partially were and partially weren't, because I was part of a Beit Din that was recognized for a small time. And when I went solo, I told people that we'll convert you, but don't expect to be accepted by the state of Israel. Of course, we don't charge for these conversions. It's for you guys to go and start a community somewhere. But these guys don't tell them that. As a matter of fact, one of these guys on their website actually has a banner that says "Conversion, the real deal." So people, they're on some sort of path to conversion. However, these individuals don't put you in contact with the community. I mean, first of all, there's no putting you in contact with anything. If you don't move into an Orthodox community, you can't convert. It's as simple as that. And all of these Jewish courts have their own time frame for how long their conversions take, whether you paid $450 a month for a Torah class or not. I've always said that regarding conversion, it's not what you know, it's really who you know, in terms of, does the community feel comfortable enough around you to push the rabbi to convert you? This is something people won't learn till after they convert. I mean, there are people, I mean, think about it, that for years they've been paying these guys around $500 a month to get classes that they could download online for free. You know how many thousands of hours of classes there are online that you would never have to pay some second-rate Torah teacher to teach you? So I don't like seeing people being taken advantage. Okay, now, if they would say, well, just lay it out, that, you know what, all I'm offering is a Torah class, and I charge for my Torah classes, fine, okay, but they don't present it like that. They give the person hope that this is going to make their conversion experience easier, and it's not true. It's not true. All these no-ides and people converting come out of the woodwork insulting me, calling me a fraud, calling me this and that, just because I'm trying to look out for commerce. I mean, honestly, there's so much Torah audio online that why would you ever pay for a Torah class? I don't get it. And there's guys that make their living off this, and that's pretty much it. There's guys who don't put any of their material online. There's this Messianic guy that I've been trying to debate for a while. His name is Rico Cortez. Nice guy, but when I was looking for his material, heck, you got to pay for every class. And I don't know, but perhaps it's a psychological thing. If you don't pay for something, you don't appreciate it. But a class is either good or it's not good. When you listen to a Torah class, you want to be able to quote it. So there's 2 rabbis that I actually used to pay to listen to. And even today, I don't think all their Torah classes are available. So there's one, his name is Yisachar Frand. So Yisachar Frand, I mean, he's like, this is a guy you would pay to listen to class. If you're a teacher, I mean, some Torah classes are by rabbis for rabbis, just because they know what interests a rabbi. In other words, little facts that you never would have known till he brought it up. That's really the type of lectures I try to give. I'm more like an investigative reporter. I'll bring you a source out of nowhere that would actually modify your ideology, theology, religiosity, etc. So your sucker friend is one of these. Another one was Burl Wine. Now, Burl Wine started off only selling cassettes. I mean, it was because of him synagogues built whole cassette rooms. He's a Jewish historian slash rabbi. Burl Wine and Yisachar Franz. There's someone else I would pay to listen to his classes, but thank God they're free. And that's Rabbi David Bar Chaim. He's somebody who's just like, you always learn something new in every class. And for someone who's into discussing Torah with other people like I am, that's always good to know. Because it's always good to have that little ace in a hole, like kind of that hidden card up your sleeve. But there's these guys who you could only get their classes by paying for them. In this day and age, come on, man. Unless you're very, very new to Judaism and you don't know where to get Torah audio, that's not going to fly. And in terms of looking for Torah audio for yourselves, I encourage yutorah.org. yutorah.org, which is the website for Yeshiva University. There's thousands of hours of Torah basically taught by rabbis for rabbis, which is the type of Torah you guys should be listening to. I understand if you're new to Judaism, you're not going to pick up a lot of the terminology that appears on that and other websites that are similar. And a lot of people find themselves either on like a Tanakh Talk or Torah Anytime. That's basic Judaism. You really shouldn't spend more than 4 to 5 months on that. After 4 to 5 months, you really have to graduate to something more academic. This is why people listen to Rabbi Mizrahi, Yaron Rubin for years and years. But that's like Baal Tshuva Judaism, which, I mean, everyone has to walk before they can run, for sure. But to stay there, to stay on Tanakh Talk, to be listening on how to disprove Christianity for your 5th year in Judaism, that's old news. Heck, it takes like 2 years, 3 years to become a rabbi. But you have to keep growing in your relationship with God and in Jewish academics.